cutting his mic.
Hard to make that.
I know, and I read the packet, I thought this should.
Put it off.
You know, before we get into the governing about the history, I'd like to hear what some of these other guys think, and then move on now. I just thought, and I thought the Ken, they wouldn't violate any sunshine laws, we go with, you know.
would have to have it.
No,
Good.
Sure. But I don't want to turn anything back without telling you.
This was in Maine the last time we had a meeting.
Oh, nice.
Blow up to my grandkids.
Oh, that's nice.
Totally agree.
What part of Maine?
Went on.
Everybody's here that's gonna be here, though.
Okay, I'll go ahead and call the April 1st, 2017, the June 5th, 2017 Planning Commission meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is approval of the May 1st, 2017 minutes. Commissioners, y'all have had those for a few days. Any comments, changes? If not, I'll accept a motion.
I'll move approval.
Any further discussion?
I just need to abstain, I wasn't present, so.
Okay. All in favor say aye.
I wasn't present either.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And all opposed say nay. And how many abstentions do we have? Two abstentions. Got that, Emily? George and Jimmy. All right, moving along. First item on the agenda is an 115211 review for MediaCom.
Thank you. Okay, this is, MediaCom will be placing 4,650 linear feet of television cable in Songgrove subdivision throughout the subdivision for its new customers. And I guess the big item, this is a standard utility review with our standard comments from the various departments, but Eric Cortinez did add one comment for the applicant that there's a couple places they have to go probably under some drainage, and so he just wanted to make sure that they coordinate with it, that there's not any special state permits to do that. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. Is anybody here on behalf of MediaCom? All right. In that case, I will turn this meeting over to the commissioners, and as I always do, I'll look down at Richard Peterson and see, since you're on staff member, if you have any issues with it, or anybody else have any?
The only thing I'd like to say, and I don't know enough about Songgrove subdivision, if that's the name of it.
It is.
Yeah, to know if it's gravity sewer or not, but if they're gonna do directional boring, I'd ask some of the city officials with Eric at the building department to maybe modify the permit requirements to where we get video validation that they haven't bored through any of the sewer lines that they went past.
Most of them have grinder pumps.
I'm sorry?
Most of them have grinder pumps.
Grinder pumps? And that's another point I'd like to make eventually. I don't understand how some of these grinder pumps have been put in when I think there's an application in our specs that pretty much define where gravity and major lift stations are located within the subdivisions. That's one thing I'd like to be able to get back to eventually. And whether we can accomplish that before the moratorium or not, I don't know, but we need to have a defined purpose for allowing grinder pumps. But my feeling is that residents and small commercial users don't need to be responsible for maintaining their own lift station. And we can discuss that at some other point, but if it's all grinder pumps in Songgrove, I don't think we'll have the issue with boring through laterals
And I
and not
don't know
knowing they've hit
100%
something.
that they're all, but I've sold several homes in there, and the majority of them are just because of the way they're situated on the lots. They're, it's kind of hilly and.
Okay.
Thank you, Richard. I can tell you, as an insurance agent, you don't like grinder pumps, ice makers, and parquet floors. or the drive-through at the Fairhope post office. But anyway, that's where all your claims seem to come from. All right, any concerns on this? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Yeah, I'll move approval.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say nay. The motion passes unanimously. Wayne, is there any old or new business today?
No, I'd just like to mention we have a new staff person here today, Buford King. Over here to my right, Buford has been on board for about, 3 weeks now, Buford? Fourth week. And Buford brings a lot of experience to us. We're glad to have him. We're putting him to work right off the bat, and he's doing really well, but you'll be seeing more of him. He'll be presenting cases to the Planning Commission, and so we're proud to have him on board and glad we're able to get him.
Good.
Thanks.
This is how all of our meetings go, Buford, so just be ready for it. All right, if there's nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Have a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye.